So today we are talking about doing weights without doing weights. So whether you're a trainer who has, a female client who is firmly entrenched in the I don't do weights because I'll get bulky camp, or you're or you're a perfectly wonderful, valuable human that either can't afford a gym, doesn't like gyms, but you want to, or you're time poor and you want to strength train at home. This is a creative, cost-effective solution for you. So last week we talked last week we talked tires and tools. This week we're talking tubs and toys. The alliteration is killing my mouth. So by tubs, I mean those plastic laundry buckets you get from Bunnings, or the big hard plastic buckets you stir your self-leveling cement in, that sort of thing. I also buy all our cleaning products wholesale. So I've got tubs ranging from like 2-litre jugs of milk to 15-litre tubs of like floor cleaner, and the gym has them too. Actually, Into Gym has them as well. And the reason I like them, even in a gym setting when we have weights, is because they're kind of awkward to carry. And they're normally, because we're reusing them, they're filled with water usually, and water sloshes. And that slosh means your body and your core and your deep core and pelvic floor has to twitch and adjust and adapt and be constantly sort of on high alert. It's a really, really fantastic way of triggering those deep core muscles, coordinating those deep core muscles in a functional way, because you're using everyday items. You could even probably use shopping bags, like just those reusable shopping bags, and fill them with cans and sauce bottles, and don't throw them on the floor too hard if you do that. But you can be creative when lifting and when trying to stimulate, bone and muscle change without going to a gym and lifting iron. So the other thing I like about tubs is you don't have to fill it all the way. So if you half fill it with water, if it only weighs 2 kilos, that's fine. But the less water in, like if they're all 5 kilos, the 2 litres of water versus it full of water will slosh more, which means there's more core activity. So that's even better. The other thing is, even if you only have super light weights, the further away from your body you hold those super light weights, I'm thinking like cans of beans, the heavier or the harder they are. So as long as you can only do 6 to 10 reps in one sitting, it's heavy enough, and that is relative. So a weight that you start with, because it's heavy, holding it close to the body, you might start to bring out in increments over time as you get stronger and fitter. Because remember, 6 is that magic number for bone density in women's health, okay? And that's not going to grow her muscle size, so it's just not going to happen. But if you are dealing with a client with that belief, you can give her the tubs and just talk about functional fitness. And the cool thing about the sorts of functional strength and power training we're discussing this month is that it will also get her heart rate up and give her the feelings. So she'll also be puffed and feel like she's had a massive, awesome workout, and you can be like, I gave you strong bones and strong muscles at the same time without you even knowing. Now, by toys, I mean the random stuff. So it could be what's literally in your kid's toy box. It could be a doorstop. It could be the box of pavers, rocks, driftwood, logs, you name it. I mean, the number of clients I've had carrying driftwood and pockets full of rocks in our bushwalks, I can't tell you. But I let them do it unless they're sick, because it's fantastic for their bones and their muscles. So why I like toys is because of the awkwardness in carrying them. The diversity and the variability required from your hands and arms to sort of hold a doorstop as you do your exercise, or or a square of pavers or just a paver or a rock. Means that you're creating more neural pathways, more neural connections, better synchronicity between muscles, muscle groups, movements. And it's like functional to a fault, like you're lifting stuff that is around you every day. So whether you're pushing the toy or the tub, whether you're pulling it or dragging it, whether you're physically lifting it onto something, off something, or just up and down, they are all lifting and they are all loading your skeletal and muscular systems in different ways, and they are all good. So if you're at home, it's the right weight for you if 6 to 10, but 6 times is enough. And then you might go about your day and come back to it up to 5 times that day. You don't have to do it all at once. You can have massive breaks in between sets. Just make sure when you do embark on your lifting career, I wanted to say, it's not the right word, that you get your pelvic floor checked first, please. Any questions, feel free to message me. Love them. This whole month's topic is because of a question by an outdoor trainer. And if there's anything not clear, feel free to message me too. Otherwise, I will see you next week with some more ideas.